Milwaukee versus the Steel TS420. What do you think, Dad? Who's gonna win?
Well, I'll tell you what. Red light flashing, yep.
Nice. Thing cranks! Cool thing, Dad, is you can go like this. I like how quick it stops too, hitting that button. We'll watch my video and they'll be like, wow, I can't believe you're using your level for that. We're here on the job, a job that we've done a lot off camera. Some of these projects just can't be filmed, so I can keep up with my business. But here we are, and there Benny is. There's my dad.
Hey, come on over.
So I will put a couple pictures in right here of the before. But there was a concrete walkway with a couple small concrete steps. There was a concrete stoop that we removed all of that. It was just a straight shot with plantings on each side. We changed it to do a nice curve. It's always hard to tell on camera, but there's a pretty steep slope here. They had like 3 very small steps, like 5-inch steps, but the customer wants to make it a smooth grade so that he can snow blow it in the winter. And we still got to do some prep work, but we're gonna end up cutting this driveway right here, and we're gonna bring the walkway down to meet this asphalt. But we are excavated, backfilled. This is all raked to our proper grade, and it's ready to compact. Front steps came out good. Customer had a bunch of block left over from projects they did a few years ago. This is the block. It's made by Unilock. It's called a state wall, and this is the cap for it. This is all new cap. This block's probably about 3-4 years old now, so these color tones are a little bit different, but that's what we had to deal with. Made block wall garden bed edging, goes all the way around the back of the house. I'll show you guys that. Pavers are basically going to be 90 degree right here, and we're going to go off this corner, curve it all the way down. Hot today, Dad.
Yeah. Be a nice day till about 1 o'clock, and then you're gonna.
Yep.
You're wanting to jump into somebody's pool around here. You gotta lay the pipe down there on the walkway soon.
Yeah, I gotta compact it and then put our screed rails, screed. I gotta get it basically all screeded before I can go get the pavers.
Yeah.
So you can see the color difference. These are the old ones. They are weathered and definitely a different color. I don't know if this was an old color they had that they don't make anymore, or this was the old, what the heck is it called? Dude, what the heck was the name of the color tone? Something almond.
Almond Grove.
Ah ha ha. Yep, so this color tone is Almond Grove. I don't know if this is an old Almond Grove color mixture, and it's been changing over the years. I don't know how much weathering has changed that, but that's all they had for new cap that even comes close. So we had older cap that had enough to go around to like right here, but from the front end, we wanted to be able to see all of this color and then stopped it right there. But looks pretty cool. The beds still need a lot of work. Just trying to get all the construction done. This looks like it's been here for a long time, but we did all this work last year with all the leftover block they have. Goes to over there. Those beds have some serious weed root systems. A lot of landscape work to do here, but hardscaping's coming along. And to just kind of do a few step downs. This whole yard slopes down to the driveway there. About to make some cuts, dude. Gotta use the Milwaukee. The camera's on now. Actually, you know what we should do, bro? I'll cut one, you cut one. My dad will videotape.
All right.
What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go get it. Milwaukee versus the Steel TS420. I've been using this steel TS420 for years now. Obviously not just this one. This one's going on 4 years, bro. We bought it in 2020. Still running great. The Milwaukee, I don't even know the model number. I'm gonna have to put that in there. I forgot. But both a 14-inch cutoff saw, powered by battery, powered by gas. We're gonna see which one can cut faster. We got 2 caps to cut here. Dude, which one are you gonna use?
Which one are you gonna cut?
Which cap? I'm gonna use the steel, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use the steel.
Use it.
What do you think, Dad? Who's gonna win?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm old school. I think gas all the way. So
Yeah, it's gonna have more power.
I think you got a lot more control with your RPMs.
There's more RPMs, I think, too.
Definitely.
All right, well, I'm gonna use the steel, Dad. Ben's gonna use the Milwaukee,
Okay.
and you're gonna film.
All right.
Show him the wind up before you cut it.
I'm fucking ready.
Send it, dude. I wanna show him it. No, I'm saying like.
Yeah, don't cut yet, but. Well, definitely got the
If you put it
RPMs.
on halfway, does it slow down, or is it just full throttle or no throttle?
Yeah, can you feather it?
All or nothing.
Yeah, all.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. That's what you need the gas for then.
All right. Let's,
Who's gonna win? I think gas.
dude, I think you freaking just user errored that thing.
Why?
That was,
I think that was user error.
yeah, that one you got stuck. A piece of gum was in the middle of that block.
Must have been something in there.
That was pretty close to the same time, though. Oh, man.
Very good.
We're going to try that again. Now let's switch cars. Let's grab another block.
There you have it. It wasn't Benny's fault.
That thing just tears though, dude. The 420.
Red. But you can't one-hand the Milwaukee.
What you're gonna need to do now is you gotta send your video to Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They don't need anybody to represent them because that saw just speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
It's like a really old model. They've been making that model for freaking decades now. This saw right here is pretty brand new, like the model. So
Well, what you're doing now, you're gonna help them
yeah, give it tests.
with,
And
with what they need to do next. Yeah.
it's definitely more balanced than I thought it would be with that battery, though. I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier, but
It feels heavy when you're carrying it, but not when you're using it.
yeah, when
think
you're
when
using
you're
it, it's
riding
well
it-
balanced.
I think when they designed that, though, they did design it as if it were a gas engine.
Yeah,
The weight is distributed.
yeah, you can
that
see
way.
it's kind of, yeah.
Right.
Well, I like how the battery goes up in the back, and then that goes at, like, the weight's kind of like directed towards the center of the saw.
Right.
So yeah, the gas is still a little bit quicker than that, but it's not always about the speed. There's a lot of situation where using the battery is just better than the gas, and then there's situations where the gas is better than the battery. That's just how it goes. But all right, so all this 3/4 down to close to the end is good. I'm gonna test out this compactor. This one doesn't have a model number either.
Right, that's it.
We can't forget about the aftermarket tool.
No, this is sold separately.
If you don't have that in there, they have like bolts, but it just falls forward. See how it doesn't hold?
Oh, yeah.
So I just put this thing in there to hold it. This thing running, Dad? The red light going?
Red light's flashing, yep.
Nice. I like asking that just because it's good for the video. You look into the camera.
Hello.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, good. Hey, how you doing?
So on button. This is a neutral to turn it on.
And you want to go forward, so hit forward.
Neutral's off. Thing cranks! Cool thing, Dad, is you can go like this. If you go to a spot where you gotta turn around.
Yeah. You gotta go the other direction though, I think, right?
No, it's reversed.
What about the rabbit?
No, I think that's to get it out of someplace.
No, we just tried it at the house earlier.
Oh, really?
Try setting it up from this side though.
Oh, before we do that?
Yeah, before you swing the handle over. Maybe that was it. That's the only thing I can. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Stop,
Weird.
flip it over.
Little hidden safety.
That thing's pretty nice, bro.
That doesn't sound bad at all. I gotta tell you, that did sound nice.
That sounded really good.
Action looks really good, dude.
Doing the dense grade that was dry as a bone and not level. That's probably what it was, because it was all like, wasn't raked smooth. I like how quick it stops too, hitting that button.
And just turning it right around. You don't even have to turn it around.
Yeah. Sometimes you end up going with the gas, dude. You go to hit the throttle and you miss it, and you're like, you're trying to catch it and stop it.
For it. Now you're driving into the wall you just built.
Worked out pretty good. It is time to set up screed rails and screed for the walkway. So this walkway slope 1/8 of a pitch towards the grass and very heavy slope down here. Right here is not as bad. It's like a 1/4 pitch up here, and then here, once we get to this part, pretty much the line is buried. The bubble is buried. See that? Bring it up. That's an 1/8. and where these pipes meet, they kind of come up at an angle. And what we're just gonna end up doing afterwards when we pull the pipes out is just take our level and fade it in by eye, take the sharp point out of it and kind of curve it. What's that?
Yeah, multi-purpose level.
It is, yep, just like it's advertised. I always get crap for that online. Not always, but there's people that will watch my videos and they're like, wow, I can't believe you're using your level for that. Way to treat your level like crap. Dude, it's what I bought it for. These guys are trying to buy a $60 level and make it last 3 decades. Just let it hang up in their garage wall and use it every once in a while.
Next thing you know, it's
It's been hanging so long the bubble don't even, it's not accurate.
Yeah, the water's hot.
The water's hot.
3.5 foot now. Gel baba.
But it's like, dude, this is what I bought it for. And I was saying, dude, this level, bro, is almost 7 years old now. You know how many patios we screeded with this before we got the 8-footer?
That's good.
You know?
That's what you gotta do next. There's no video on that.
Yeah, Empire. It's just funny. Some of the comments you get, Dad, they're freaking wild.
Oh, sure. All you gotta worry about is the end result.
Funny part is every video I upload, I'll get like 200 likes, maybe 300, and then 1 to 4 dislikes. It's just people, the same people, they're still watching my video. They just make sure they hit the dislike button before. Hey, not bad, but thumbs down. No. Now you're sounding like the people that comment.
Huh?
So now you're sounding like the people that comment.
I know. I said that's better than any 2x4.
Oh, I thought you said it. You could use a 2x4 for that.
When the rock is stuck in a 2x4,
Yep.
2x4 could be warped too.
Yeah, I always say when people say that, like, you go to Home Depot and find a straight 2x4 and then I'll maybe agree with you.
Yeah, thinking the same thing. Hit the road.
Hit the road with what, a hammer?
Try walking in my backpack.
Go down to Bomber and sit on the swings until Victoria comes.
I recognize that beat.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny!
Right when we get in the groove, we start getting things done. It hypes us up so much, we call it an early day.
Yeah.
We got a lot done today.
Yeah. Where's the ice cream truck?
Business to get in on right now. Henderson Softscapes.
Henderson Hard Creams. That's gonna be the next one that they introduce me as at the competition. Freaking Trav saying the Christian gardener.
That's hilarious. That's so good.
Bro, Trav's no holds bar, bro. Absolutely no holds bar. Dude, there's people on YouTube, man, that will literally get like just monetize their audience like crazy, dude. Ask for donations, ask for this, ask for that.
I believe it, dude.
There's this one guy that's trying to do a favor for his employee, and the favor he wants to do for his employee is get his viewers to donate money so he can buy his employee something. And he made a post about the fact that he was really surprised that so few people donated. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
Hey,
You imagine that?
payroll this week.
Can you imagine saying that to your audience, bro? Jeez, blows me away.
Because of you, I couldn't pay Jose.
Yeah. Remember that next time you watch my channel. It's your fault. So right here you can see what I'm talking about. Where these pipes meet, it's uneven, but when I pull those out, I'm gonna be able to just take my level and fade it in nice. So I mentioned this in another video, but when you only have a 4-foot level and it's like a 5.5-foot walkway, you keep the pipes in close so you can slide your level back and forth and get both sides. We are screeded probably about 3/4. Still got some prep to do down there. We got to put some chipstone up on the top for the paver landing. And the boss is out of here, so now me and Ben can play.
I'm just going to be around the corner. I'm just going around the block.
Just going to circle it a couple times.
That's right. Make sure you're still and going.
Yeah. All right, Pops.
All right, kiddo.
Love you.
Love you too, man.
Good to see you.
Yep. Have a good day. Good luck with it.
Yep. You like the tools?
Get her done.
Do you like the tools? Yeah?
Yep, I do.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
Where's the saw? Oh, the saw's over there.
Yep, for sure.
That compactor was pretty impressive. And they gave me a rubber mat for the bottom, Dad, so I can compact the pavers when we do poly. I don't know if I'll do that on the walkway here, but like a big patio.
Yeah, yeah.
The other one's too good for that.
Yeah, the smaller one's good for a little walkway like this.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Use them up.
Yep.
Try them out. Put them to the test. That's what you need to do.
For sure.
And then give them feedback.
For sure. Maybe Kubota can send me an excavator to try.
Yeah, give them more. Put a bug in there.
Yeah.
Not a battery, not an electric one though.
No, not an electric excavator. I don't want to have to buy another trailer that has a generator on it to charge the machine. I'm good with that. Have a good day, Pops.
Enjoy your day.
Yep.
Stay warm, I guess.
Yeah, oh, we will.
All right, buddy.
Later, George. Have a good day.
Ready to take a lunch break. Going to get some pavers.
Yeah, man.
Cool down a bit. At least the AC works good in this truck. I get a brand deal with Red Bull is what I need. That'll save me the most money.
Yeah, Red Bull would be the most valuable brand.
$5 a day for, no, it's 2 for $6. 6 times 365, dude. What's that math? Do it real quick.
3 times what? 365?
Mm-hmm. No, 6 times 365. Jeez. It's a big number, I bet.
2190.
Damn, bro. Couple grand a year in Red Bull times freaking millions of people drinking it. Jeez. We're gonna have to try to hook up that the hose to that saw later.
See how it works.
Yep. Alright, we are back on the job with the pavers. It is 95 degrees out. Very, very hot. 2 pallets of regular pavers in the front, and this is the outer border pavers. We will not be using all of that pallet, but sometimes it's better to just get a full pallet, use what you need, and return the rest. That way you don't have to make the guys that are on the material provider. If you ordered half a pallet, they'd have to take half a pallet off and put it on another one. By doing that, you use what you need and bring back the rest, and it saves a lot of labor. You know, bud? A little after 2 o'clock right now. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of pavers laid, some cuts made. Alright, if you guys are wondering what a Kubota SVL 65-2 can pick up, this is close to its max. 3,460 pounds. These are the main pavers we're using, made by Genest, called Grand Katahdin Stone. Color is Summer Blend. 124 square feet on a pallet. So first thing I want to check is if these 2 pallets are similar in color. It's a little dark. Ah, that's the same. Same. Wonder how the border is. Nice. Same. So on a patio, you would pull from both of those pallets at the same time, layer by layer, to mix them in. But we're just doing a walkway, so I'm gonna use this pallet all up first, and we may end up only using about half of that second pallet, so I won't touch any of that until this is gone. So we're just gonna get right into laying it, guys. Nothing special here. We're squaring it right off with the front steps, and then just trying to keep our joint line straight as we go down to the front there. I filled in the trenches from the pipes, but I haven't troweled them yet. Basically, when I get into situations like this, just gotta go back and do it afterwards. But you're gonna have to step on this stone to get it started. Some people get really uptight about walking on their chip after they screeded it. I'm not super concerned. Basically, I always gotta go in and touch it up in spots like this anyway, because you don't get it perfect up against the block. Set up how my border is going to be with a little bit of play. I'm not bordering in front of the steps. When I have steps, I like to make the pavers look like they're flowing into it. Same thing on that top landing. There'll be a border on the left and the right side, but nothing in the front or the back. Gonna work out good. I might end up having to put a big one because it's gonna, right off that corner, we're gonna start curving, so I put a big one there. That's the remainder of one pallet, huh? Probably be 2/3 of the way done. Looking good. No, we just spanked it, dude. You kidding? How do birds like poop on the most random spots in the world, dude? Fly by, miss the azalea, miss the paver, right on the wall block. Can you imagine, dude? Living your life, just flying through the sky, letting it drop.
I'd hit everybody. At least try to. And then after 10 times, I can probably go 25 feet higher and see how I fare from then. I just keep going up. 500 feet.
Bro, I can totally picture a Benny bird just flying around, aiming.
Squirts out.
Hit somebody, they go, what the fuck? Can you see him? Looks pretty good, man. prevent that four-way. More big ones than squares right now. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this, babe. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. Just raise it up as I'm going. 3 years later, there's a plumber working on the water heater. Dogs barking. Phone's ringing, both kids screaming, both kids, whatever. Ben's making some headway up on the top landing, and I got this border exactly where I want it. Right at the end there is where we're gonna start going the other way, because at the end of this walkway it's gonna flare out on both sides to the driveway. So now I'm just gonna use my red crayon pencil, mark the inside of that border the whole way. Now it is time to cut with the brand new saw. Hey bud.
Yeah, dude.
I need you to put away your hardscaping hat and put on your videographer hat for me.
Got it.
So I'm going to score that line dry, and once I have that mark, we're gonna wet everything down, and I'm gonna hook the hose up to that saw to see how the water adapter works. Cut a bunch of blocks, well, not a bunch, but a few blocks in my house. Cut a few blocks here.
Some cap, which is close
Yep.
to thickness.
A few cap. Let's see if this can make the whole line without the battery dying. It's a lot of cuts.
Let's see what we got. Is there
Film it.
3?
Film it.
3 bars. They're red. I don't know if
3
that
bars.
means anything.
It's because
Oh.
Milwaukee's red.
That's
Can't
true.
be having no green.
That's true. Oh, you can see the white dots in the center of the LEDs on the camera. Hey, that's cool.
Huh. Alright, 3/4 full. I think with the battery it feels a little bit heavier than the steel. Not much, but it's a little heavier. Oh my gosh. All my muscles are tightening up from the heat. Toss it. So the biggest reason we wet it down is because that paste that comes off the saw when you cut wet can really stain brick. Not stain, like you can pressure wash it off and scrub it off, but
It's hard to get off.
it's hard to get off, dude. Once it dries, bro. So just kind of wetting the pavers and everything down around it makes it easier to wash it off afterwards. Here's our score line. That's the most important part of any curved patio or walkway thing. That score line. Does it only go when you frickin' hit the trigger?
Oh, could you imagine?
That's impressive.
That is good.
That's pretty impressive. It only goes when you hit the trigger. Okay. Well, add another thing to the pro list. Tell you, bud.
Green light coming on every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
I don't know
about.
what that means either.
But it might be the same weight as the steel, but it definitely feels heavier. It's more ass heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like the steel's a little bit more balanced. Or it could just be that I'm tired. Alright. Yeah, actually, I'll just put this on time lapse. It was really cool trying out this saw. A couple good things about it is the water. Even when the valve is on, it's activated by the trigger. So when you press the trigger, the water comes out, and when you let go of it, it stops, which is really nice. Prevents a mess and getting everything wet or having to turn the valve on and off. I really like how quiet it is compared to a gas-powered saw. And honestly, as far as the power, it was really close to competitive with the steel. You saw at the beginning of the video, Ben almost had the same time as me when I was using the steel, but I shouldn't have scored the line, picked it up, and put it back in. I think if I would have just continued cutting from the beginning to end, I would have beat him by some more time. As you saw when we switched, and I used the Milwaukee and he used the steel, I was way behind. And if you think about that with like a long 50-foot linear cut like this, that saves you a lot of time in the end when you can save a few seconds per cut. It's going to save you time. And the big thing I really like about the steel compared to this one is the balance. this Milwaukee is really good for balance, but with that big heavy battery being on the complete end of it, it can be it can kind of make you fatigued quicker than that steel, because the steel is just so balanced. I mean, they've had a long time to perfect that model. Steel is what I mean. So they've really nailed it down. Milwaukee's just kind of dipping their hands into the concrete cutoff saw market, and for this to be one of the first they came out with, it's very, very impressive. As you see, we got through this entire cut not even on a full battery, so I don't think the length of the battery is gonna be a problem, and especially speaking after a few months of using these tools, especially that compactor. These batteries last a while, and the charger charges them quickly. That cut came out really nice. Hey pal,
Yeah.
you proud of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud of the saw?
I'm proud of the saw, dude. I'm happy with that saw. Out of the 3 things that I got, that was actually what I was most excited about anyway.
The saw?
Yeah, I like the transit or the rotary laser. I'll probably use that here and there, but I'm really old school with that, like string lines, levels, you know. But like when we're doing steps and retaining walls, that the laser's probably going to be helpful, but we'll see. Compactor worked out good too, man. I'm excited to use that on patios. I want to see like if it will, like if we go to excavate for a big patio, will it last the day? You know what I mean, of compacting. They said 30 minutes it'll last full blast. So I mean,
Off of one battery.
yeah, so I mean, if you're compacting all day, you might need to have a couple batteries charged and one charging while after it dies, you know.
Yeah. Does it charge in 30 minutes is the question.
That charger that I got though is a monster. So ready to call it a day, pal? About 6 o'clock, 5:45 right now. Alright guys, we're done for the day. I'm going to throw those cuts in my trailer, bring them back to my house. We will be back here first thing in the morning. So we will see you guys in the morning when we can wrap this up, slap the border in, do some more cutting, finish that landing. But until then guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of that saw, the compactor. Pretty cool. I was happy with the way the saw cut, the way the compactor compacted. Tell these guys goodbye, Benny. Adios. Alright guys, you know the deal. Till the next video. God bless. Peace.